Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life with me, Typo. You'll have noticed if you've watched the first part that it cut off a little before it was supposed to, and because Iron Man is enabled, I cannot go back to a previous save. So I'm going to catch you all up on what we did in the 3 years or so that you missed in-game. So I've realized what the issue is I'm having recording difficulties due to lack of space. GeForce Experience, what I'm recording with, ends up taking up a lot more space than I had first thought, and so the good news is because now that I've solved the issue, I know what the problem was. I can easily adapt and make sure it does not happen again. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me on that. Alright, so last time you guys saw that we had these 5 counties towards the end there, as well as a couple over here. We grabbed a couple additional counties, I believe this one, as well as these 2 over here we grabbed. We did this so that we could create this duchy, Norland, and this duchy, Prandalog. And after creating those 2 duchies, it gave us 300 prestige each and 300 fame each, and that got us to illustrious fame, where we can declare war on a duchy, and 1,000 prestige, which is what we're going to need for Rick to be able to challenge the British Isles and go on his adventure. So, here we go. All we have left to do to choose is to find out exactly where we're headed with Rurik here. Where do we want to set out? And I was thinking, it's possible... It's impossible to do a Varangian adventure against another Norse civilization. So, for example, Jarl Ivar, if I did want to challenge him, which I don't, or King Halfdan, I can't do one on them because they are our people. But I can do just about anyone else. So, for example, Mercia. Perhaps I do a Varangian adventure against Mercia. And we go for the petty kingdom of Mercia. That would be a good chunk of land there. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counties. Would be a great start, a great duchy to take over. And he has no allies, so even though he has 2,200 men, he's on his own. And then we'd be right next to another Norse civilization. We'd have England to ourselves. I think we could make our mark here, take over Gwynedd, and then move over to Ireland, which is something I'm going to want to do down the line. But, yeah. So I think we're going to do our Varangian adventure against Mercia. So, okay. So this will be where the heart of our journey starts. I suppose it's time to do this thing. No more delaying, no more holding back. Let's go. Varangian adventure against Mercia. Going for the petty kingdom of Mercia. Declare war. We have gained an army of 2,000 men in Crusader, our capital. So it is 100 levies, 700 or 300 Varangian veterans, 400 Huskarls, 400 Bondi, and 800 Figment. A lot of men-at-arms in this army, which makes them extremely valuable. I'm really excited about that. They also have Nova, which is another very huge element. So if we raise all our men here, it's going to take 3 months, unfortunately. They were laughing and leering at her for a while before the pushing began. Despite the mockery, she tried to keep up the lesson until the first blow ended. Does he think someone trying to vision the divine word? That does sound like Rurik, both pious and martial. So I'll stop right now and talk about this. Calm. or I'll protect you. There's a chance we become wounded, but we would get brave, which is virtuous. To assault ruins. Make our vassals like us more. 3 prowess, 2 martial. It's definitely between zealous and brave. A monthly piety plus 20% would be very nice. If you do 20% more on top of this, I think that's actually worth more than the pious trait, than the virtuous trait of brave, and it doesn't possibly kill us off. Gives us the same 2 martial either way. Brave and zealous both give us 2 martial. Zealous will probably give us more piety, to be honest. Zealous does not give us the prowess that brave gives, but it doesn't increase our chances of dying, which is good. Opinion of different faith is down. Faith conversion cost is plus 20%. Yeah, so I think we're going to go with zealous, actually, just because this so perfectly fits the character of Rurik that we've run into. He's ambitious and zealous. He wants to spread the Viking way everywhere, and nothing's going to stop him. So zealous it is, even though brave would be a very nice trait to have. Maybe we'll get another chance to get that down the line. Snow, the gift giver. 2 green eyes follow me as I cross the hallway. A small meow breaks the silence as Snow pounces for my ankle. He may be young, but he is nonetheless ferocious. As he prances away, I see that he left me a bleeding gift for you behind him. Thank you, kind sir. 2 gold. Nice. Look how big this kid is for 11 years old. Let's go. Army needs a couple more months to gather here for our Varangian adventure against Mercia. And once we get Mercia, we'll be leaving all these lands behind. That's what an adventure entails. So we will lose all of this, basically. Oh. There we go. If you come and join them, clearly they stop gathering. I did not know that. Alright, it is 879 AD. Rurik is now 12 years old, and he's coming along even more so. What an absolute Chad. What an absolute Chad. Alright, so we've got 3,500 men ready to make the voyage to make Mercia our domain. And that's going to cost us only 9 gold to get 3,500 men over there. That is huge. And this army, of the 3,500 men, less than half of those are levies. And Chieftain Hastine of Sagan, our marshal, is insanely good. Insanely good. So, you might have missed that if we lost the last few years. The rest of our counselors are still pretty garbage, but Hastine, this guy is an absolute legend. Absolute legend. Yep, and then so our guardian right now is actually Rolfer, because even though his marshal is only 20 instead of 29, he is a brilliant strategist and a blue master. Looks like we are on the water in our longships. I love the way the longships look in this new update. Crane, one against Captain the Sun. Oh, and looks like, yeah, looks like that's gone. Alright, Mercia, let's see what you got with your 2,300 soldiers. Here we go. Time to make our mark. Alright. We are in there. Let's split the army in half. Let's send this half to another place here. Oh, we're not. I don't want to lose men for no reason. No? Yeah, we gotta wait till we capture something first. Hopefully they come to us. Because if we try to go here, we'll lose 100 men. And not just levies, probably. We're gonna lose valuable men in arms. That's not something I really want to do. So, I'm just going to be patient at the beginning of this siege. But we go here to try to get our supply up. Because we're going to be undersupplied soon, unfortunately. Something I didn't really account for. Oh no! Oh, that's not the same Hastine. Okay. I have cancer. Rip. Sucks to be that guy. That was our diplomat, okay. Here's another Hastine. There's a lot of Hastines. Oh man. Okay, this petty kingdom of Mercia is going to be ours soon. When this adventure is all said and done. Rurik will be just about an adult probably by the time that comes around. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still paused there. Okay. Still plenty of men. Jarl Dag wanted us your brother Jarl Bjorn and the chief. Again, we're about to leave those lands for the British Isles right here. That's fine by us. We're gonna get our supply up here. Hopefully, since we're on good land. There we go. Wait for this to hit 100, and then we'll move on to the next. Make sure that we're well supplied. Mercy is not really putting up a fight right now. There's only 8% though. I don't care about the land questions or anything like that. Sheriff's relevant. Taxes, we don't care about that. That's not going to be our land soon. There we go. And they can go get some new territory for us. And as soon as this army hits 100, we'll move them as well. Actually, we'll have them stay, and we'll have this army move forward, because this army has a much better general. And we're going to split this in half again. Yeah, there we go. That way we'll have about 3,000 men here and just enough to siege back there. And that should work out very well, I would think. $880 AD. Rurik is now 13 years old. We could probably move again. No. No, maybe not. No. Okay. Perhaps we do not. Let's rejoin these armies together. We've lost almost 100 of our adventurers simply to decay from these sieges. Hold up now. They're gonna try and come around and hit these guys where it hurts. And we don't like that. Leave this with them. A bunch of bowmen. Gonna go with Haston. They're thinking about it. That's what we thought. You better leave. Here we go. Alright, got him out of the way for a little bit. And now this siege is going to be just about done. Mercia at about 2,000 men. Only a few more years and we are gonna be adults with Rurik. 17 gold and a lot of captures. Very nice. Let's get some ransoming in. Unfortunately, seems like we're gonna have to wait on another siege here. Possibly. We're in no rush. Get a crush on Oslo? No. And she's barren. Yeah, no. She's nothing but a great friend. Losing supply here. The army's too big. Let's split the army in half. Move them into 2 different spaces. Oh no, one of our prisoners died in the dungeons. That's not good. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll kill a child for some dread and piety. It's what the gods would want. And Rurik will always do what the gods want. Those together. Very nice. They are just about wrapping up Northamptonshire here. And so far, a pretty uneventful adventure due to them not trying to defend against us. As Snow approaches me with yet another dead rat, I can do nothing but praise him. The castle's never been this free of rodents before. Keep up the good work. Rat-free for 5 years. Huge health boost. Nice. Okay, Snow. I think that's the first event we've seen today that I've already seen once before, believe it or not. Alright. Northamptonshire. Now we can go hit these next locations. And we are halfway there to winning this adventure and taking Mercia as our own. Oh my goodness. Get a move on. Lord Idwal might join the Hortelander Varangian adventure. Really? He got a new ally, did he? That's right. It's a weak ally. Not something I need to concern myself with. Let's see here. These mostly levies here. There we go. So we'll join these armies together, because these are all a lot of quality men, to fight them off. And we'll let these mostly levies and 98 Huskarls to deal with the capital itself, just in case that one army comes by. And who's the general of that? That's not good. Perulfer would be a much better general. Much better. And Haston's gonna make his move over here. My guardian chieftain Perulfer has worked extra hard on my education as of late. I am grateful, but he has also made it clear that I'm expected to repay his hard work further down the line. It is how it's done. I'm sure he is correct. He is my teacher, after all. He gets a weak hook favor on me, and it furthers my education slightly. I suppose that does make sense, doesn't it? I don't like giving hooks away, but he did teach me. Defending in wetlands will not save him. Here we go. A feast for the senses. Being at a feast is a flood of impressions. People are talking, the smell of all kinds of foods fills my head, and those beautiful clothes, plates, and decorations, what a wonderful display of power. It's also shiny, so I can be greedy, minus diplomacy but more monthly income. Adults can be so much fun to talk to, gregarious. +2 diplomacy and with no real downsides. He enjoys talking with other people. So we could take a diplomacy hit and make more money, or we could get a diplomacy plus, increase our scheme power, the works. Diplomacy does determine general opinion, prestige, among other things. Perhaps it's best we don't do greedy, even though 15% monthly income would be very nice. It definitely would be very nice. Let's do adults can be so much fun to talk to. Gregarious. So, looks like Rurik is just done aging in. That's his last personality trait here, so he's going to be a zealous and ambitious, gregarious person. Looks like a pretty good setup for Rurik we have here. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. This is the king himself trying to fight us here, and they're getting absolutely demolished. Look at this. Oh my. Wow. 100 losses to 900 losses. 200 fame, 100 devotion. Not even a contest. That was a slaughter. Hastings is just such a good general, and we have so many men-at-arms. And we still have 1,800 of them. It's a shame we've already lost 200 of them, but could be a lot worse. After we capture this capital here, that should be the adventure. Took the Petty King's son and the Spy Master, among others. 25 gold, thank you. Now let's go kill some more people. Another ransom here. Look at these numbers. Insane. Insane. Another 247 fame and 123 devotion. We lost 24, they lost 1,200 men. Our soldiers, our warriors are so unbelievably strong. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's enforce the demands, shall we? The Jarldom of my lands are destroyed, but I seize all of the petty kingdom of Mercia. Landed family will receive spare conquered counties. All of our old titles will be given independence and free from us. We will gain 300 gold. I gain the trait Adventurer. Martial per level of fame and prowess per level of fame. Half men-at-arms maintenance, that's huge. Minus 10 general opinion, that's obviously not good. Ignore negative culture opinion, yes. No negative opinion of other cultures, yes. That's really nice. Okay, 150 fame. Force demands. Wow, what an event. To the blathering Jarl Rurik. Earl Vergrid, the Foolish of Cheshire, falls to us. Look at that. And now we have the Adventurer trait as well, which is really nice. The men-at-arms maintenance is cut in half now, which is really nice. Whew. Wow, wow, wow. We have 555 gold. Do we have any prisoners to execute? We do. Get 10 dread for her, for him, 10 dread for her. And we've had her longer, so to death with her. And our dread is just about capped. We are looking really, really good right now. I'm going to miss Hastings. Hastings was a legend, I'll admit. I'm going to miss him a lot. Your vassal and champion, Gody Solby of Peterborough. Yes, very good. Steward. We have better options this time. Let us see here. Mayor Eskel of Retford for now. Chancellor. Surely we can do better. Not really. And then our Gody is about as good as it's going to be as well. Okay, so this is our new council. Oh, we could do a better vassal. Here we go. Oh, good, better spy master. There we go. Okay, so let's get control back over our own territories here. Let's convert the faith, which is of course necessary. Now, where is our capital? Hereford is our capital. Interesting. Let's do it there. And promote culture here as well. 15 years for the religion, 5 years for the culture. Religion does tend to, like, expand on its own, though, as well, so that won't be as bad as it looks. And there we have it. Our adventure is complete, and we are here. We have a little too many holdings, but that's alright. It'll be okay for a year. That's what it looks like, yeah. Till 882 February. And 2 more stewardship, and we'll be able to handle a 5th, which could very well happen here. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Things are going very well for Jarl Rurik the Bloodfather of Mercia. So Kingdom of Man and the Isles. This is something I really want to do here. We gain the Legacy of Piracy, 2,500 renown. And then we get the Kingdom of Man and the Isles. But what we're going to need for that is we need the title, the Mon. So we need the county and the duchy title here. Yep. Yep. And we get an army of 7,500 men in the Mon if we do that. 3 building slots. Oh my gosh. Oh my. The Stolen City. Oh my gosh. Changed by 20 development. Oh my god. We need Living Legend and we need to get the Mon. We also need the trait Viking. So we need to be doing a lot of raiding to be able to get that fame trait once we become old enough to make it a real option. So Cheshire is allied to this guy. So basically nothing. So I say we start with Cheshire. First let's disband our whole army, of course. And we have these 1,700, 1,771 whenever we need them. And we've got plenty of champions that are extremely good at what they do. Can't wait for us to get in there. 16, not bad at all, and it'll only get better with time. Oh yes. Only 7 prestige, that's something we're going to have to work on, but it is what it is. Powerful vassals expect positions. Oh my goodness. That guy is really good at prowess. These are all bishops, I believe. Yeah, they all have realm sizes of 0. But they still want something from me. It's funny. Now, the only challenge I have with this place is that I want to be able to handle all of these. But obviously that's not very realistic, is it? Let's see. Any geniuses? Any intelligence? There is an intelligence Pyrie. And she has 15 stewardship. That's pretty good. I would lose 200 prestige, she would gain 400. Hard to say I'd be happy with that. Yes, before anything else, we need to get some prestige together. We have none of it. Really, our Hofgaudy doesn't like us. Oh, wow. It's kind of shocking, actually. A lot of disabled buildings, that makes sense. Low control in counties, also makes sense. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do to make up where we're at. I'm going to have to call it here. Real life beckons. Thank you so much for watching the Varankian adventure of Jarl Rurik the Bloodfather. It's pretty cool that all this is just separated again, and now we are here, ready to go. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching right now. I will see you all next time for another relaxing part of Crusader Kings 3. I'll see you all next time.